Welcome to the USA podcast. Today's topic, we're talking about something like what video game would you reset your knowledge of to relive it for the first time? I'm going to come out the gate straight away and just say I haven't played a video game since the 80s because I get pussy. So I'm joined by these fucking losers.
Hello.
Yeah, what's your name?
Oh, James.
Yeah,
Hello.
thanks. Yeah, move on.
I'm Paul.
Yep. And last one.
We were doing this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, thank you.
You did a dance.
Okay.
A pussyless
I
dance.
thought I'd get a laugh, but
I'm
thank you.
contractually obliged to say that one of them is definitely a gamer and trying to fiddle with their joysticks under the table. Can you guess which one of us has finally come out of his cave and walked up to his family? Yeah, I'm Liam too. So let's get cracking.
Where's Liam 1 today?
Yeah, where's Liam 1?
No, it's good.
Fuck off. All right, Mickey 17. Take it easy.
All right, cool. So yes, the topic today is what video game would we reset our knowledge of to live again?
Oh, so it's everyone's? Or...
No, just yours.
Oh,
Yours.
okay.
Yeah.
Live
Cool.
again, anew, first time, play first time, play game first time again.
You're going to Edge of Tomorrow yourself and play the game again.
You're gonna
that
edge?
doesn't work.
No. You memento yourself.
Memento.
Yeah.
We're going to Memento.
That movie we've all seen. So beautiful. So
Yeah.
just to start off, just a little thing.
Mhm.
James, have you bought that collector's edition of Space Wars yet?
Oh, yeah, the Space Wolf
Oh,
box.
I haven't actually. I had
You
a look.
haven't?
I had a look to see if it's come out.
Yep,
It
yep.
hasn't come out for
Okay,
pre-order
too
yet.
easy.
I'm sorry.
Dasco,
Yep.
you're first.
Oh! Sorry.
I hate that.
I never.
don't like this bit.
I very rarely get
You
to go
sound like
first.
Toad.
It's a me. No. Chris Pratt. I was going to do a Chris Pratt thing. So I am going to pick Need for Speed Underground 2.
You're a bastard, man.
That's a good pick.
Well, all right.
Good pick.
You.
All
Yeah, okay.
right,
Yeah.
cool. Let's jump hot. Paul,
I'm going to pick Doom
which one?
2014.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Doom. The remake.
Yeah.
The remake of Doom.
All right, cool.
Yep.
James?
Soma.
Okay.
Midsummer.
Yeah, okay.
No.
It's a good game.
Okay. Who are you picking, Liam?
Batman Arkham Asylum.
Good game. Yeah, it's a strong choice. That is good.
That is a very
I
good
like
choice.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, best one. Best choice. I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
No, I was kidding. It's a good choice, though.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Beautiful. All right, well, let's kick on.
Oh, all right.
Mr. Dasco,
Diggy ducky.
why is Need for Speed good to be replayed for the
Okay.
first time ever?
Because even from the moment you kick it on, the opening like start sequence before you even get to the menu, there's like the soundtrack because that means that like you're not expecting the song to come on,
Yeah.
and then there's the whole cutscene that happens with all the cars flying through. And you're like, oh fuck, this looks sick.
Do you know, if you press the start button, you skip that. It's great.
But he wouldn't know that because he has no memory.
I wouldn't know that.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
He
But
wouldn't
no,
know.
like there was like learning
Shattered
the.
straight away. How dare you?
But like
Skip?
just the fact that you can customize the cars in so many ways, like finding out that you can put the stickers to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
like
true.
all these
Yeah.
fancy
Very
ass
true.
shit.
And it was true open world as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Very true.
And
What? It was.
True.
You could roam.
You could send me roam.
You could roam. You had the whole city to yourself. Oh, that's right. You could go to different.
Yeah, you were locked off.
Yeah.
Well, there were zones. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Hayden, you can't go here yet.
It was like GTA.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Back in
GTA,
the day.
there's a car crash on the highway, and you have to wait
oh
for them
no,
to.
the bridge is
like,
closed.
yeah. But no, like it was just like the feeling, like even though it wasn't that good graphically speaking, but the sense of speed you got from the
Yeah.
cars in the drag racing alone was just
And when you
like,
nail the gear change.
yeah, and just
Yeah,
like
dude.
and you had the satisfying, like even the vibration in the controller. If you did the correctly, it gave you like the initial rev in the vibration, and then if you did it wrong, you got like the kind of clunky,
You felt-
like
yeah.
But no, it's
Engine
just
knock.
like it was like pure nostalgia.
Yeah.
Is like that game, like
Absolutely.
that. For my backups, it's more on the same kind of
Yeah.
realm.
We'll come to backups after
Yeah.
we go through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paul.
Doom was a game. For some reason, it was a franchise that I hadn't like played. Like I played the old school Doom, And the 2014 Doom, I don't know, I just didn't play it until around maybe 2020, 2021 when I was streaming at the time, and it was a lot of big suggestion game. And goddamn, like
That's
the
good, isn't
music
it?
kicks in,
Yeah.
you just understand what's happening, and it's just, I don't know, it was just raw entertainment.
Yeah, it was just
that I
like
had.
because the worst thing was is that the 3D was like a arcade shooter,
Yeah.
and then the second, like the Doom 3D, the one that was on the Xbox original, and that became more of a horror shooter.
That was just Doom 3.
yeah.
Doom 3, yeah.
Doom 3. It didn't feel, it was fine.
And then
It was alright. It was a good game. It was just not a good Doom.
then
And
you
then
had
this
all of a
came
sudden
out.
it's like this fucking like
goes to 11.
180 BPM. We need to work out to get the fucking the universe running.
Yeah.
And he just like fist and cunts with a
This
fucking
and everything.
chainsaw.
And when you enter a level, you're like calling, like that boom. And you're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The music kicks off. You're killing everything. If it moves, it dies. Then you get the BFG, and you're like, sick.
Yeah.
Everything does.
Do we know if Mick Gordon's coming back for Dark Age?
We
Yes.
Okay.
I heard
No,
he
he
was.
is.
He is?
Yes.
Yeah.
he is good.
Yeah.
How?
Is he
That is a
dead?
surprise.
I thought he hated. Actually, no.
They
hang
had
on,
a
yeah.
lawsuit.
Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
law,
Yeah.
it's the thing that like I think they're gonna outright pay him before the game comes out. That's what his
Smart.
the
Get your
lawsuit
money
was.
first.
Is
I'm
that
curious, actually.
the amount of royalties that he was getting because the
Yeah, he
got
soundtrack for
scammed.
Doom was going
It's
fucking.
Oh, yeah,
honestly
like-
it's 50% why it's so good.
A
Yeah.
lot of people, and me included, use it for soundscape stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, hell,
I'm
it's
still
great.
going to play the fucking dick out of the new Doom.
Oh,
Like,
totally.
just for the Turbo Mech, the fucking Techno Dragon.
Oh, it's all good. It's
The
so
Captain
perfect.
American shield we actually want.
You can
Like,
throw it with chainsaw
Yeah.
on it. Oh, you chainsaw on a guy's face.
He's not?
You know,
No,
you
he's
can
not.
probably play the original
bummer. I
Doom
thought I
on your
must-
watch,
I thought
right?
I must
I
have read the
probably
wrong
could.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen someone who got it to play on a PDF.
I love the guy who got it to play on a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking wild.
Not the new one, obviously, but
Not the new pregnancy test,
No,
the
no,
old school
not the new
pregnancy
ones,
test.
Yeah, so the issue was that he got paid to make the music
Classic.
and was not paid any royalties
Yeah, that's-
or any sales were proceeding towards his gain at all.
Interesting. Yeah, no,
that's
he
pretty
should
poor.
get
Because
paid
I'm
for
pretty sure that
both.
like Doom Eternal's soundtrack is still like
Dude, it goes so
Oh,
hard.
it's so good.
has like tens of thousands of monthly listens. I even listened to it
absolutely,
like
yeah.
It
when I'm-
bangs, man.
Like I have it randomly in one of my playlists the other day, and it was Rip and Tear.
Yeah,
and
Rip and Tear,
my father,
yeah.
who's never fucking heard a video game soundtrack in their life, he's like, "This is fucking this sounds like Pantera."
This
I'm like,
goes.
"Hey
Yeah.
Tom, this is from a video game." And he's
Yeah.
like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." Why are you playing this? You're
What's
carving
your
up a dude with a
video game?
chainsaw.
Yeah. I got a bunch of it in like the gym playlist, and there's something about like, I don't know, you're like you're mid set and you're feeling really sore, and then like Meat Hook comes on, and you're like, fuck yeah.
I would have expected your dad to be a big gamer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could see it.
I have an answer.
Two.
Whether or not his
Mick
dad's a
Gordon?
big
Who's
gamer.
composing the Dark Ages?
Oh, who is it?
9 Inch Nails.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, no, just now.
It's pretty funny.
Pantera.
It's called Finishing Move.
Oh, God.
They are the music production best known for their composing of Borderlands 3,
Oh,
the best Borderlands game, and Halo Wars 2.
Oh, Halo Wars 2 soundscape wasn't too bad. Like,
But it was not
Yeah, they can't do
Doom.
what he was doing, though.
No.
No. We'll see how we go.
I hope it's good.
It looks cool.
Yes.
It looks awesome.
It looks like they've dialed it up to 11, but then taken it back in time before it was a 1.
Worst
Yeah.
case
Back up to
scenario.
11.
Worst case scenario. The soundtrack is arse. You mute it
Yeah.
and you just
Chuck some
play
Mick
Doom.
on.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even his shit that he did for Wolfenstein was
Yeah.
sick.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing is like Bethesda like now is owned by Microsoft. They kind of just go, oh yeah, we kind of did this guy dirty before we like they bought the company. Maybe we should just like pay him
Microsoft,
back.
Maybe we should just pay him.
Microsoft
Pay
accepting
the artist,
mistakes.
maybe.
No.
Maybe we should pay the artist for his creation. Crazy.
So crazy.
Crazy stuff.
Anyway, Doom. Love
James.
it. So much fun.
James.
So,
Here's a question.
yes.
Has anyone played Soma besides me and James?
No, they did. Was that on a secret level? Was there a Soma episode on a secret level?
Can't
I highly
think
doubt it.
so.
I highly doubt it.
What's the one where the guy
Which
kept dying and
one's-
he got old?
Oh, that was Outer Worlds.
No,
No.
that's he's talking about the fight
The old man Japanese fight scene.
yeah.
Go fight
and
guy.
every
up
time
on
you
me.
Sifu.
die, yeah,
Sifu.
Sifu,
Sorry,
yeah.
the Sifu.
Yeah, yeah.
My bad.
No, no.
Which one's Soma again?
Soma is it's a science fiction psychological kind of thriller horror game where you're basically exploring like an underwater city kind
Do you mean
of
Oh, yeah.
Sonar?
No, Soma.
Soma.
Yeah.
And it's basically it's
Soma.
the character that you're playing is trying to work out why they're there and what's going on with
I
it
think
as
I
well.
remember playing this about
Pretty
halfway
good.
through, and I was like, "Oh wait, I was expecting another Bioshock, and it wasn't Bioshock."
No, it's-
Oh no, definitely
yeah.
not.
It's kind of more amnesia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it's the same developers from memory.
Oh, okay.
I'll be
makes
honest,
sense.
I
More power to 'em.
scrambled because I thought we were going to be talking about a movie. So I was like, oh my God, what's
a
a
good pick.
game that I really, really like that
Disco Elysium.
I do really like? Nah, but it's not-
RimWorld.
Disco Elysium's different though. No.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Rimming.
No.
Okay. So RimWorld is something that you're building the story yourself.
Yeah.
You don't having no memory of it doesn't really change it.
Oh well, no, but
What,
like
what
there's
you're
be-
learning is just how the game works as opposed to the story that you're creating.
Fair.
Soma
fair.
itself is a self-encapsulating story that's kind of slowly evolving as you're playing and you're picking up contextual clues and everything like that as to what's going on within the world.
Okay. That sounds awesome.
It's-
I love that.
It's well written.
You wouldn't like
It
it.
is
Sorry,
very
sorry.
well written and it makes you incredibly sad and
Yay.
gives you a sense of ennui and wanting to shoot yourself.
Yeah.
It's
Is that
on the way.
Is that the boredom on Wii?
No, it's on the way. You can play it on the way.
Oh, that's
So
what I
it's
thought.
on
Sorry,
PS3.
Definitely
Sorry.
can't pay it on the
Xbox
Sorry,
Xbox
what,
360.
what does on Wii mean?
Oh, it's the French. It's
Henry.
like the French term for like existentialism.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
because whenever I hear on Wii, I
Ennui.
just think of Inside Out too. Like the,
Oh, that's like yeah,
Le boredom. Ennui.
yeah. That's kind of like that is a really good representation of ennui,
Okay.
and that's why it's by a French person.
Oh shit! So the chick.
I like
the,
Wii tennis.
Fuck. Wait, what? That means. Oh, fuck.
I don't know if he's
So
a bit or if he's actually.
I don't
What?
know what he's saying.
What's going on?
Inside Out 2, how there's ennui,
understand.
the
Yeah.
little French.
Yeah,
So it's just because she's like she has a constant sense of dread.
yeah, and
Fuck.
existentialism.
We all do.
That's what ennui is. Yeah.
And Dread
Did you really
2.
not know what ennui was?
No,
Oh,
I don't,
yeah,
I don't
okay,
study
that's-
French language. That just gives up on
Well,
itself.
yeah,
well,
it's-
James doesn't study it either. That's why he's still here.
No, he has
Hey,
to
I
study because
learned
he's never
one
been.
thing: how to say hello and how to say I want to kill myself.
Buongiorno.
Bonjour, ennui.
Here is your citizenship.
Yeah, that's
Peasant.
specifically why they introduced it because obviously, it's
Like it.
obviously, it's not just a French thing. You can experience ennui. You don't have to be eating a baguette to do it.
Well, it has to be if it's from the ennui region in France, it's ennui. Otherwise, it's just sparkling dread.
Sparkling
No,
depression.
it's just like whenever those kids movie things and like it doesn't dawn on you straight away. It's either you read something or you have a spontaneous human realization where you're like, oh fuck, this is this.
I feel like
And
Bluey
it's-
does that a lot.
Oh, Bluey just fucking kicks you in the dick hole like every.
But even little
episode.
things like that. I haven't seen the episode. But it's that one clip where she has the balloon on and like pops the balloon and like miscarriage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, oh, okay.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Ouch.
Well, ouch as in like ouch my heart. Not ouch as in oh there it is.
Say.
There it is.
Okay. So I'm going to bring up a terrible film,
Oh,
and
no.
James is going to hate me for it. It's called. I watched it just
Heart
for the
of
sake of no, Barely Pregnant. It's
Okay.
got that fucking Amy Schumer in it.
Oh,
and
that movie looks fucking rubbish.
it is
It's Amy Schumer.
terrible film. But there is just some moments in the film
That you
that
love because she's
it
your
just-
favorite comic.
No. It just so there's the whole
Rather
premise
than
of the
Melissa
film is this
McCarthy.
girl like gets like the pretend pregnant belly, and she realized that like she was getting more like like being noticed by more people, and she like makes it go too far, falls in love with a guy, has to somehow come to the point where she's not pregnant, but then she's pregnant.
Is that every one of her movies?
Pretty much. But
Yeah.
there's this part, and she has a friend that has a kid, and the kid is like 5 or 6, and it's just like this ADHD shithead of a kid.
Yep.
And there's this part in the film where the kid
He's
is
not a
running,
kid. He's an adult.
was running through the house, and he has a knife,
Sick.
and he runs up and
knife.
accidentally stabs Amy Schumer like in the pregnant belly, and she has the realization. She's like, "Oh fuck, this kid stabbed me." But I can't bring it up, otherwise everyone's going to realize that I'm a phony. But this kid's a fucking psychopath. And she pulls out the knife, and the kid's just like, "Oh, sorry." And she's like, has this like ennui moment where she's like, "Fuck, this kid's going to murder someone if I don't like tell the parents. But fuck, if I tell the parents, like they're going to know that I've been pretending to be pregnant." So there's this
She could kill the kid.
like 3 to 4 seconds of her just sitting there like, "Oh."
What does she do?
And then she gives the knife back to the kid, and the kid runs off, and I'm like,
Go
what
stab
the
someone
fuck
else.
is
See,
going on?
That's not funny. Just
Yeah.
punch the kid in the head.
Yeah, true.
Liam,
Yes.
it's not right to punch kids in the head.
Well, if they're yours, you can do anything.
kitty, here,
Allegedly. That's not an allegedly thing.
But no.
So
Punching
Batman
kids is
Arkham
wrong.
Asylum.
Bam.
I don't know if we all remember the heyday of when Batman popped the fuck off.
Yes.
But
Killing
Yeah,
Joke.
the 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
yeah,
No. Adam West.
and again with
Adam
Heath.
West.
I do have to say though,
It's pronounced Adam.
I have to say that your game was like made you love Batman more.
Absolutely, it makes you feel like Batman.
It was very good.
Combat mechanics were pretty revolutionary in that day. So I think playing it again fresh would be like, oh fuck, I can actually like dive across the room and punch a dude in the head.
And it was from the realm of when games were actually trying to make interesting
Yes.
shit.
Absolutely.
But it was also that realm of like you were hitting
Yes.
like okay.
Technically, you're only losing memory of that game. So you're aware of City.
Shut up.
You're aware that City exists. So you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
Or
just
Arkham
City,
Knight.
but shit.
Okay.
I
So I'm aware that amnesia
I-
exists.
But if I would say that like Paul would forget like
so I know Doom Eternal.
yeah.
Exactly. That's the
Alright,
problem.
so
See,
game
no,
sucks.
but no.
I like resetting your thoughts.
Yeah,
in the
I just know,
universe.
but it's just like you
Although Doom
pick
Eternal's sick.
Doom, but you remember the Dooms before it. You just don't remember the
Yeah.
Dooms after
Well, that's-
it.
I'm
The same
fine with that.
Because like Dark Knight, once you play your game, you want to play the next one.
Yeah.
Then you want to play the next one, and then you kind of
I like Arkham Knight.
yeah.
I like Arkham Knight.
It is pretty.
Arkham City is good.
My problem with Arkham Knight is they tried to make it like, oh, this is brand new content, but it wasn't. That's the biggest problem.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I'd like to reset Arkham Asylum because I think I don't know how into it you guys were.
I loved it.
pretty fucking into it.
Oh, I was right.
100%.
The introduction of Killer Croc scared the absolute
Oh, that was
shit out of me
sick. Yeah.
because it was that foreboding, like I'm gonna have to fight him, aren't I?
And you
Yeah.
keep seeing things you're like, oh no.
Yeah,
Like
The
bars are
Solomon-
bent and
Yeah.
you're like, oh.
like this has been eaten. There's
There's half a
bones.
guy here.
The Solomon
Yeah.
Grundy stuff as well.
Yeah,
that's in
yeah.
it. Yeah.
It's good stuff. It was really good storytelling.
But it was like that whole introduction walking scene of the Joker cacking himself, and the whole reason Batman's there is like, all right, he gave up. He doesn't do that. Something's going on.
Yeah.
And just the unraveling, and getting new tech
Yeah.
and implementing that into combat and
fight
stealth.
mechanics as well.
Absolutely.
The stealth was sick. When you could like successfully just like, I'm just going to pull and you're
Yeah.
not looking and you're mine.
Yeah.
Well, it's just
Exactly.
like how the game is a Metroidvania style
100%.
of exploration.
100% it is.
Where it's like, oh, you can't go through to this part of the level. And you're like, wait, I can see there's a wall here and there's like, I can see through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, halfway down, you're like, oh, fuck. I can use the bat symbol
Yeah.
that blows this up. Maybe that's what that wall was for. Then they're like,
Exactly.
oh,
What's your classic Zelda
fuck.
mechanic? Or like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
it's like Metroidvania is
Metroid,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
shit.
And then the thing that I don't think was in any game, I could be wrong, any game before that, detective vision. I can see through walls now. That was crazy for it to just be pop up and like, oh, I can press L.
Perfect Dark.
Who
oh,
the fuck played Perfect Dog?
No, Assassin's Creed. Did that
You can't look
come-
through walls.
can't look through walls.
Look through
It had a
walls.
similar fight
had
mechanic in that
similar.
like you parry and
Yeah, no, but like I was saying about
Nah.
the vision, the
a degree.
assassin vision, where it would highlight all the
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
it did
for
do
you.
that.
Assassin's Creed back then was press triangle to not die.
Yeah,
It was just
Yeah,
tap,
that's
yeah,
true.
or hold. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Arkham was very much use your punch combos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to knock that guy out. He's going to get back up.
yeah.
Time it so you don't get bum rush before he
even
gets
the
you.
sound when you get that final hit on
Yeah.
the guys. Like,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, it was a great time.
So good. What a good game.
Great time.
Yeah.
And it was an unofficial continuation of the animated series, to James's point.
Oh la la.
Which is where it all started.
Where it all started.
Well, technically,
Fuck
it
Adam
started
West.
in a book.
Adam Beautiful. All right, let's go around and do our backups.
Just to give you a heads up, Batman has a lot of ennui.
He does.
Just if you wanted to see a real life
He does a lot of
representation.
If I want to see a
He
real
is
life
very
representation of ennui, I'll just look at Donald Trump when he brings in Elon Musk into the fucking Oval Office. That's That's ennui.
No.
The perfect image of ennui.
He doesn't have enough of a self-reflection
Yeah.
to have ennui.
I agree.
If there was to be like the poster for ennui, it's that one image of Ben Affleck smoking a cigarette
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Yep. Or sad Keanu on the
Oh,
bench.
sad Keanu.
Sad
Yeah.
Big
Keanu.
ennui.
Or when Ben Affleck is going to a premiere and J-Lo gets out of the car first and then he just kind of gets out of the car and just runs past her with his just to get past the paparazzi. He's just like,
That's so
There are
funny.
so many photos of him just like carrying a
Jeez.
Dunkin' Donuts
I just think that
coffee.
dude just needs to stop fucking shit. Just maybe be alone for a little
Whoa.
bit. No, because he just like he went
Well,
back
he's
to
got a
what's
new
the
movie
face
coming
now?
out.
Jennifer
No,
Garner.
he doesn't have a new movie. He has a new sequel coming out.
Yeah, it's
The
a-
Autism 2.
yeah, with John Barenthal.
The Acoustic 2.
That was making it any
Tom
better.
Clancy's
Tom Clancy's
Young
acoustic.
Sheldon.
Oh, it's literally hey, like the accountant too, but it's got the dude like the no.
Yeah, John
Barenthal.
Barenthal.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
His
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, he's playing his brother who's not acoustic.
He's still.
Oh, so he's bad.
it's just. It's,
Is that what it says on
So he can't-
Wikipedia?
No,
He
it's
can't
like
use
literally-
predator technology. Is
No,
what
he,
you're
literally,
telling
he
me.
literally says it like the whole tagline for the thing is like I need help with the mission. It's just like
No.
we're family, and that's it.
Family.
it actually is. I misheard. It's like I need help with emissions.
I need you to run
All right,
some
what's your
numbers on all of
backups?
the CO2 in the atmosphere.
Back me up, Dasko.
Wow.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater,
God damn it.
Number
man.
one.
Get off
Okay.
my list.
and the other one would probably be. Oh no, that's another racing game. But no, Halo 1. I'd love to go back and
there we
relive
go.
Halo 1
That's
again.
one that I more understand.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I had Destiny 1.
I have a lot.
Just because
Destiny 1.
Destiny 1 was a very
Okay.
big game. I also had Halo. I had Need for Speed Underground 2.
Crazy.
I had Tony Hawk Underground.
Interesting.
I also had COD 4
okay.
Modern
yeah.
Warfare?
I was thinking about those.
and I
Yeah.
had AC2.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Quick question. If
Okay.
you have COD 4, does that mean you also remember the remake?
No.
Okay.
Look, honestly, if he remembers the remake, he'll be surprised anyway.
Yeah. This sucks still.
Was,
Hey,
it,
look,
was it
so-
not the same?
COD 4 was a banger, man.
Did
And
they
that,
was it not like a
No.
remake?
no,
It's not the same.
It's a
They
different
changed-
story. Everything completely different.
That was what
Why?
the really TikTok post we did was about.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
I
changed
don't
the whole
really- I don't
fucking
really
thing.
pay
You probably should
attention.
because it's our most popular TikTok. Well, second most popular, sorry.
The chicken one, right?
Yeah, chicken one's
Yeah.
most
Wait, the
PG.
numbers one?
Sorry.
Yeah.
PG.
Oh, I thought that was just about Black Ops 1 or whatever.
No.
Oh, no.
It's about all of Call of Duty.
Okay.
It's a very good game, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I've sunk hours into that
Yeah,
game.
okay.
It was a banger.
It's a good time.
Came out of nowhere.
No, it didn't.
Well, like that, considering
It's the
like,
fourth one.
No, but like they were all World War II or World War One, and then all of a sudden you're like Modern Warfare, and you're like, sick.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's good.
And now they're in the future.
Yeah,
Future Warfare.
yeah.
Advanced.
But I just think that like a lot of my backups were just like inside like the safe kind of like there were some like so like Call of Duty would be a safe pick like Underground technically was my safe pick, but like I had ones that were like Monkey Island.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
But like it's just like
Fucking love
Oh, so
Monkey
you're not
Island.
going to do something wild like Doki Doki Literature Club?
See,
No,
that
no.
actually would be a
that
good
would
one.
be a great
Yeah.
one. It's like anything that has like a pivotal twist. that you
Yeah,
want-
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like going back and learning Bioshock's twist again, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that's on the
like, and then, but it's just like I wanted like once we start going outside into like really obscure games, like your Disco Elysium, everyone's different. It's like if you're a race, like you might
Well,
have that.
yeah. Like the overall story of Disco Elysium's the same. It's just your approach to it and
Yeah.
how you kind of crunch the numbers is different. My other backup was Witcher 3.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
But
that'd be
I'd
good.
always,
It's good fun.
always Yennefer. Always Yennefer.
Yeah,
Always,
yeah.
yeah. But
Fuck you,
Triss,
Triss.
Common
fuck
item.
off.
Yennefer's bedroom key.
I'm surprised you didn't like Triss.
Oh, because of the hair.
Because she's black.
Fuck, man. that casting didn't worry me at all. I don't care.
Oh,
She
no,
was
neither.
good. She's a good actress.
Neither.
She's good. Was good. I don't know.
Yeah, I still haven't played The Witcher 3.
What?
Yeah,
It's good.
You should.
You should play Witcher 2 first.
Oh,
and
that-
then
This
go
is,
through.
see, this is my problem, and I think we already talked about this. I played The Witcher 1. I thought it was fucking rubbish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Played The
horrible.
Witcher 2, and I was like, these controls suck.
Yep.
And then I was like,
get it
I
right.
don't really want to.
Hey, it took
Start
them-
at number
it took
3.
them- yeah,
Took
a
them
couple
3
of goes to get
goes.
there. Apparently, they're remaking one, so we'll see how that goes. And they're got a fourth one with Syria as the main, which should be interesting.
That'd be interesting.
yeah,
I also
it's-
heard they're doing a second season of the Cyberpunk animated show.
I didn't see the first one.
one.
There's just more expanding the universe. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just in-world shit.
Yeah.
It's like a spin-off to
It
a
works.
spin-off.
as
kind
long
of
as they
thing.
bring Adam Smasher back, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Adam Smash is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Is he
He's
talking
awesome
the way
too.
he does in the game?
He's like
Yes.
he's like
Oh, okay.
Grievous in the cartoons, you're like, oh, okay, this guy
I
fucks.
don't remember Grievous saying you
have
look
you
like
not-
a fuckable cut of
have you
meat.
not
Have you not seen it?
Edge
No,
Runners?
absolutely.
Oh,
not.
dude.
Fucking,
Edge Runners rocks.
it's really good.
It's really good. He is 100% exactly the same.
Okay.
Yep. And somewhat worse, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
I would say
animated.
worse. I would
You
say
can do
worse.
more.
I would say worse. Yeah, he
Such a good show.
Comes
I
out
wanna
of fucking
rewatch it.
Like they slowly introduce him, and it just comes out of fucking nowhere. But like that before in the episode, they're like, "Oh yeah, hey, there he is."
Yeah.
Thunk.
It's just, oh, Adam Smash is here. Oh, shit.
And it's that whole thing of
Fuck.
like, in your back of your head, you're like, oh, it's like Adam Smash. You hear the references, you're like, oh, that'd be cool if they introduce him or like bring him in. And then he's there and you're like, oh.
Well, GG.
Yeah. All right. Season 2.
I thought it was just like in world, but nothing to do with any of the characters.
It's just in world. It's not, yeah, it doesn't.
Because they
I'll
added
be
extra
honest, I
stuff.
didn't like the
Yeah.
game very much.
Yeah.
I did not like the game.
Oh, the Edge Runner stuff was in the DLC shit with with what's his name? Idris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Idris Elba?
In the DLC for
Yeah,
Cyberpunk.
he's
cool.
like the Keanu Reeves. It's like a DLC Keanu Reeves. Not like as in
Basically,
like another ghost to go with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played.
Neither
It's
have
the
I.
only guy so like
I have another DLC.
No,
No, but
the
I haven't finished the main campaign yet.
oh, have you picked it up since the updates?
Yes. It's sick.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
They fix it. It's
No,
what
the-
it's what the game
You have
should
to
have
pay
been.
for it, though.
No,
It's
you
like
don't.
the Liberty, whatever it is, isn't it?
No,
Oh, if the
No,
DLC, yes.
the DLC adds like extra content. Sorry,
Where are we?
they release all these updates which make it like the moment I turn it back on after the updates, I just deleted my saves and started,
I started again too. Yeah.
And
When do you
Corpo.
mean updates?
So there was the
Because I know when it was released, it was an absolute
They did a
rubbish.
huge overhaul.
It was like-
It's
it was
talking about
only-
8 months. 8 months worth of updates. Monstrous overhaul. Quality of life. Bug fixes.
was-
every
when were these
textures.
updates?
Wasn't it like August of last year?
Oh, it was no.
Oh, yeah,
no,
then
no,
yes.
no. It's been way longer than that.
No, it's like it
Yeah, I
has-
started playing last year.
Oh, then yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cool.
So
Was it a buggy piece of shit for you?
No.
no,
Then
it's-
you probably
it's
have the updates.
like, but even since then they have done more updates. Like I think the other night there was like a 20 gig
Yeah.
update.
And even the mods,
And
like the mods are huge for it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of just great shit you can do for it now.
So yeah, my backups.
Taking pictures of pussy all the time, little brother.
What the fuck? I had Bioshock. It was too much of a gimme.
Yeah.
Other ones I had was Dark Souls. Crazy. Another one I had was Dead Space.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about Dead Space.
Dead Space is a gem.
Yeah.
It is.
Shit.
It's good. It's good.
The other one would be the Lost Planet. If you ever played that one, that one's a crazy
that
game.
was rough.
I'd love to play that game again firsthand.
Isolation would be sick.
Yeah.
Running
And-
Alien
Yeah,
Isolation
actually, yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
not knowing anything
There was
about
like
anything.
rumors for a while they were making a sequel.
They've confirmed it. They have confirmed the second one's
Are
coming.
you going to play it?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
stream?
no.
Hey, if I bring my VR over, will you play the
No.
Alien Isolation?
I don't want to be in the
God,
world.
no.
I'd like to play it. I
Just-
don't want to be there.
Just think about all the pads that we need to put on the floor for when he pisses himself.
I think
Just
like
put some
on the
newspaper
walls
down.
when I run
you
away.
can come over to my house at any point. I mean, you can play.
You can piss on the
we
floor.
have a VR section of the house. It's like
Oh,
literally
sick.
like
Oh,
a
yeah, cool.
5 meter by 5 meter empty spot.
Do not enter the 5 meters.
The punch zone.
Welcome to the
we can't do it
Dreamatarium.
while the kids are awake because they just go running
Oh,
through
because
that
of the
area.
kind of games that you're playing?
Yeah, like lots of this. No, it was like
PR Doki Doki Literature Club.
because like I didn't realize. So when you have so everyone here's played VR, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you get the motion sickness
I played
sometimes?
it once.
I got
I
motion
used to,
sick
but no.
once, and that was when I was playing Dirt Rally in a sim racing rig.
Yeah.
And I hit a corner wrong and went off a mountain.
Okay.
And there was everyone like, oh.
So that's what like it's the,
yeah.
the blur. Like
I've
you know,
had-
you get the.
I've
like-
had some points where it's like, you move too quick and you
Yeah.
feel a bit unwell.
Yeah, that's
I've done
what
those. But the worst I've had is a wall fall.
As in you went into a wall?
No, as in the walls you set up fell over.
Oh.
So then my whole
Oh.
vision's gone like this
Oh.
and pivoted and I felt violently ill.
Yeah.
And I was like, no more VR for the week.
I have one. I have one which is like a dungeon crawling one. It's like just endlessly produces dungeons, and the whole thing is that you're standing there and you've got skeletons coming at you, and you're holding your hand straight and you're quickly snapping your vision
Oh,
around,
no.
Yeah.
and it has that blur that comes with it. And I'm like, okay, straight into the settings. Okay, just turn
off.
that motion
Turn
blur
off
off.
motion blur.
Yeah.
If
And
you
it's just-
put motion blur in your VR game, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're lazy.
Have you ever heard about the interesting phenomenon when it comes to eyes? So if you put on a set of glasses that flip up your vision, like upside down, you better just get used to it. You take the glasses off, and that will just be your new normal. Upside down, and then if you just stay the other way for a while, it'll just switch back.
The brain already does that. The brain already writes the image.
Yeah.
And then if you wear, if you wear the,
Interesting.
so if you wear the glasses for like a week, isn't it?
I think it's even less time than that.
Yeah, and your vision starts, your brain starts flipping it over, but then once you take your glasses off, then it has to re-change it again. Yeah.
How cool is the brain?
I wonder if you throw up.
Probably.
Because it'd be like a waterfall.
You'd start off, the thing is, you start off feeling really sick. You know what the fuck is going on, but your brain's just like, okay, this is just normal.
Yeah, cool.
The one that gets me, and it's going to sound so fucking dumb, but so when you're painting minis, right?
Yeah, okay.
And you're focusing on like, you're staring at this single point and you're trying not to shake your body because you're like trying to do the teeth on this little fucking guy that if I had an enlargement ray, I'd expand him up.
Yeah, that's
just to do it. Just to do like,
honey, get the ketamine
I'm following along, bud.
so,
I get it.
and then all of a sudden you kind of like stop and then you look up and then all of a sudden I was just like looking around and I had to readjust my vision because everything kept zooming out, focusing out because I've just been
from macro to
wide, normal.
The world is huge.
Yeah, you should go to Specsavers.
Oh no, I've got the vision check. The other one I've got is like, so I can't see James with this eye, but I can see him with that.
Oh, okay. You probably need glasses.
You probably need glasses.
No, it's
stigmatism.
like from there, but I can't see you, but I can see everything beyond you. So
glasses.
He's just saying you're
no, I
bland.
don't want glasses.
Just have one without a correction lens. And
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I don't want to all of a sudden. No, I don't want to become one of those weird fucks that has like the glasses that's normal, and then they have the one that has like the 2 times or 3 times magnification.
If that's
Like
what
Lashif.
you're explaining, it's not going to be like that.
Who's that? The villain, the bad guy at the end of Casino Royale.
Yeah.
And he's got like the one lens that's tinted.
Yeah,
It's not going to look like that. It'll
but
look
like
normal.
you know when you
Good
look
though.
at people with glasses and you can see the magnification, like you see like the curvature of their face is smaller or larger than what it should be.
Yeah, your vision isn't that bad.
I think this might be an autism thing.
Probably.
I don't think most people notice the magnification of other people's glasses.
Only if it's massive.
Well, yeah, true.
If they're like full on like
Well,
bottle
I do
glasses.
because I can make
the
eye
thing is
contact
though-
with
the thing
people.
is
He
though-
can't though, so I don't know how
I
he's
can,
doing
like,
it.
I'm making eye contact with you. It takes
Yeah.
me years
With
to
one eye.
perfect this.
But it feels like you're uncomfortable doing
Maybe
it.
that's why you don't like Anya Taylor-Joy.
No, the reason why there are some. So the thing is though is that when I looked at Shella, when I pointed this out to my wife,
I looked at her for the
my
first time.
wife, that I said to her like I pointed it out and she like the Kirsten Stewart and I said to her like her eyes are like askew and she's like, oh yeah, I can kind of see it only now that you pointed it out. And she goes, oh, do I have it? I'm like, no,
Yes.
you don't have that shit on your face. And she's
Oh,
like,
you're not
don't have that shit on your
you're not pixel fucking your wife.
I do pixel fuck my wife, but she has a very symmetrical face. Everything
Is
is,
that what you do
within
in VR?
proportion.
She is perfect.
No, she isn't perfect. Like,
Oh.
she knows that. She knows that. I told her that.
What
I
part?
flag this?
What part
No,
is not symmetrical?
Good morning,
One
Shelley. You
eyebrow
are not
is
perfect.
one frame.
No, her right ear.
Oh wait, you're actually telling me.
Make the L's with your hands.
No. So if I'm looking at her left ear is higher than her right ear.
Can
So
you
do you
flag
prefer a
this
hair
for
down?
evidence item 1 in their divorce proceedings, please?
No, it's just things that like I can't
Your
make
Honor, he
contact
does
with.
not like my ear.
No,
Sweet,
like,
I think
no,
you'd look better with your hair down.
But no, like she wears her hair up all the time. It's just I can switch it off.
you know.
The back pedal.
But it's just like, say for instance, when I look at Paul, you're
Hey,
fine.
when-
James,
when-
you're fine.
Oh,
Liam, you're
What's wrong
fine.
with me? No, tell me.
Hey, when
Your
quick
eyes
question.
are symmetrical. Your nose is straight. Your
Personality
you're
shit.
literally, if you were to chuck a mirror down the middle of your face, you are near
I
symmetrical.
haven't got that Tom Cruise problem.
No,
Hey,
When your teeth
when
your
she wear-
cheekbone on your left side is larger than the one on your right
Okay.
side.
when she wears her hair up,
Disgusting.
do you close your eyes? You're only looking at her with a bad one.
Filth.
No, she chokes me at that point.
Oh.
I like a bit of
Yeah, probably because you keep flagging off her ear.
No, but but the thing is though is that with guys and some women who afford this thing as well, whenever facial hair enters the equation, it's a breakup.
I
So
hate when
it's
most
like-
women have
So
facial hair.
like the thing is though, the one that is really like that I find is the people's mouth is not like it's never straight. It's
Yeah.
always tilted off at an angle.
Mine's always tilted.
Yours is tilted off that way.
Okay, I wasn't. Okay.
I smoke too much. Mine's tilted.
Yeah. But everyone...
Yeah, it's like
The easiest way you can tell with Liam is by his right side of his face. If you look at his upper lip, his mustache goes down over his right side of his mouth.
Maybe
So
he's
that
just
means-
really shit at shaving.
I am
No,
really shit at
no,
shit.
but
Everyone has a dominant hand for shaving, and sometimes
No.
one side takes the hit.
Is it
Look,
is
I'll
it a
push it to the
prompt
side.
to pixel fuck
No.
your friends?
no, it's just because
Or
like
acquaintances?
it's because it's because I did. The reason why I find it out is when I did
I
art
stare at
for
you.
so long, and I had to do life drawing, and you have to do the face with the
Oh,
symmetrical
yeah.
cross. And now whenever I look at someone, I'm like, straight away my brain goes, "Oh yeah, you're gonna draw them."
Yuck.
Line,
Yeah, right.
and then all of a sudden I can see where everything's tilted off axis and all that kind
This
of
is a
stuff.
weird question. When you were doing art, did they make you for an assessment draw Anna Taylor?
I know
And you're like, "I can't get your fucking eyes
fact was is that I actually nearly got kicked out of my first life drawing class.
Is it because
Kept
you
laughing.
pixel fucked someone's
No,
testicles?
because
Laughing at
I
them.
said
Starting to throw a real Hitler.
I kept saying to her, "Can you please tilt your head to the left a little bit so your face goes straighter?" and she's like, "What?" I'm like, "If you just," I said, "Like, is it okay if I just like point
Touch
and
you.
show?"
Touch you.
And then she's fully in the buff right now, and I'm just
Okay.
like, "Okay." I'm standing here and lined up her face with mine. Like, if you could just turn your face just like that, then that would be your face would look perfect. And she goes,
Now your boobs.
Your bone is touching
and
you.
then she goes, "What?" I'm like, "Your face is just askew."
Now-
And she,
Let me just touch your boobs and make them
Do we
symmetrical.
think we learnt something about in that particular class about not pixel fucking your friends
well,
or naked models?
The fact is that
Or dressed models,
If I
even.
cut off my ear, it's perfectly fine. If like
You wouldn't be symmetrical.
like Van Gogh, yeah, he did that. He's
Yeah, he had
fine. He can
schizophrenia,
womanize women. So with Pablo Picasso,
he was cooked.
like
Okay.
he used to snort meth out of their
Advanced
like
depression.
their buttholes.
What he does on his weekends is his thing.
Allegedly.
Known.
Convicted.
But no, it's just sorry. Like, who fucking put me on that tangent?
No
Who
one.
Fucking,
Yourself.
No,
No
one put you on this
no, you
tangent.
did. You did.
It started with Specsavers.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
So what game was it?
There's the episode.
Just still look at his wife.
No,
look at his
we're talking
Specsavers.
about games. We got to James's backups and he didn't say them.
Oh, that's right.
I said Witcher 3.
You did
Oh,
say
yeah,
Witcher
yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we talked about
And then,
Cyberpunk.
and then I said mine.
Which were?
Dead Space.
Yeah.
Dead Space.
Bioshock.
Oh, yeah,
Dark Souls.
yeah. Yeah, good
All
ones.
right.
Good shit.
Stacky. It's your new nickname, baby.
Tacky?
Dacky Stacky.
Oh, Sailor
Why Need for
Also
Speed
Pataki.
Underground?
Well,
Two.
Need for Speed Underground
Rachel.
1, it didn't have the amount because it was limited to it being the release on the console like when it first came out. So they didn't really have enough time to learn the limitations of the software. But when it got to number 2,
Push it.
it just everything like with that era of gaming, like you essentially the downfall of it was when the Nemesis system was taken away from us.
Yeah, true.
The monolith Nemesis system?
Yeah, that was like essentially from that point on, no one was like, have we really had like a revolutionary like gaming?
Probably.
Yeah.
we've
Yeah,
had
yeah.
new
Being able to
genres.
see through
No,
walls.
like is it like a game mechanic?
Game mechanic.
Assassin View.
Because like the
I can't
Nemesis
think.
system was
Super
just
hot.
like
Super hot. Yeah.
Oh,
Indie
Gra-
games have been
but
the
that,
way.
but that was
Yeah.
super hot.
No, of course.
You had like Bullet Storm and Time Splitters before that.
Bulletstorm. What a time that
Grand
was.
Theft Auto 5,
Not a
we
good
could
game.
hot switch between the characters and some bullshit.
We're
Yep.
not
Yeah.
doing this again.
Yep. No, he's right.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but wait, did GTA 5 come out before or after Shadow of Mordor?
I have no idea.
Well, GTA
After.
5's been out for 300 years, so probably Shadow
I'll
of
have to
War.
look that up because I want.
No, there's a new enhanced edition.
I did see that for the same prices.
Wow.
Star Citizen.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
That's stupid.
Star Citizen.
Yeah, look, Nemesis
Still
system's
in-
cool.
I've
but
early
it's-
access.
seen more fucking videos of that early access shit than I've seen for any fucking game.
Got so much
There's
money.
like, it's like, oh, have you seen the fidelity
Ridiculous.
of this? You can see the planet moving behind this asteroid
Absolutely
in real
ridiculous.
time.
Release the game.
Yeah.
Release it. Finish it. Do something.
It's out. You just gotta fish for it.
The Nemesis system is cool,
Very
but
cool.
it's
Interesting.
only so much you could apply.
Imagine Nemesis system in the Batman game.
Or FIFA.
You're trying to break up the henchmen that are
they
throughout
already
Arkham
have that
City.
though. They learn. They already learn within
Yeah.
those games. So
I think-
if you keep doing takedowns
Mr.
from like
Freeze.
those gargoyles,
Yeah.
they will start shooting out the gargoyles.
That's true. Yeah,
That's true.
right.
Yeah. They start to learn that they've already got a nemesis system, just not in the same way that in the Shadow.
Not an
of-
antagonist
yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Not in the same way, but that's just an AI that learns in the same way that the AI.
So the nemesis system is in like you pick out a lowly minion and then you rise him to the ranks to take him to the head of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're like, okay, you're cutting down like essentially factions in it to try and get your guy all the way through to the top.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that kind of system is kind of limited in its application.
No, you could apply it to most games. Like
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Oh yeah.
You couldn't. How would you apply that to Need for Speed?
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
fucking!
you could. You
are
could have an enemy
joking?
there.
You could literally be the mechanic that's in a city that only has one mechanic and prefer to fix the car of one guy to get him into NASCAR so that he'll start giving you kickbacks, and then you could do it so that he gets into Formula One. You could diet into heaps of different stuff.
How is that a nemesis system as opposed to just a natural
So the
progression
nemesis-
within a game?
So, but then you could literally go, okay, I'm going to take down his rival in town by throwing out, like essentially destroying his car, doing an. So why am I the one explaining a nemesis system when it's just literally, it's a nemesis system. So
Yeah, we understand the concept, but the way you're applying it's just odd. I just don't.
I don't
Did
understand.
Isolation
why.
have? What did no? Isolation
No.
had. Was
It's
it
just
no
a-
layer,
it's just a
right?
learning AI.
Hunter Killer.
Hunter Killer.
Just AI.
God, that was cool.
Yeah.
The nemesis
that.
system isn't the whole AI that's tied around it. It's the game mechanic. So as in the
I understand the concept of a word.
so okay, just shoot on. No.
So I think I would like to forget Doom to play it again.
But it's so good.
So what?
But it's so good. Why do you want to?
It is good. No, it's just a great game. It's just fun. It's good, and it's got like I think what they like. They didn't do it as well in Doom Eternal. Sick, like that.
Yeah.
Whatever resource you need, there's a way to get it.
Yeah.
Kill a guy,
Absolutely.
axe a guy, shoot a guy, whatever. However you want to do it. Whenever you're lacking, it's that whole thing of just like you can progress as far as you want, as well as you want.
Yeah.
If you're down shield, go get some shield.
It was just like you had execution gave you health.
Yes.
Chainsaw gave you ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just general kills.
I
Or
think-
shields like pots or some shit.
I agree. I agree that Doom, when it came out, was amazing. I just think Eternal did everything so much better
yeah.
to the point where I 100% Eternal.
The verticality of Eternal,
yeah.
like the fact that you weren't
Movement.
just going all the way
Oh,
through.
yeah, shit.
You had to like
Should be Eternal.
like
I feel like in my head I at least sort of like the new Dooms, new Dooms,
yeah.
Doom,
doing.
So what?
Dune.
To give you a point of reference, I 100% Eternal,
Nice.
and then I went back to 2014. I
Time drop.
found it unplayable
Oh shit.
because all of the like gore mechanics, there was 2 animations for each enemy type,
Yeah.
which was really hard, especially when you're going through areas where it's the same enemy over and over again. I'm like, I don't even want to glory kill you because it's just wasting time.
But I
Well, it's just like the whole thing with the first Doom was that like they had to step it up for Eternal.
Oh, no, 100%.
And then the one like after they're just gonna have to keep amping
Yeah.
like
which I'm fine if they can do it. I mean,
Oh,
there's
absolutely.
a fucking mech.
yeah.
That's how you solve all
Dragon.
problems. Mechs and dragons.
The only thing that I'm a bit worried about with the Dark Ages is they're going to do this weird power creep thing because if they're making it a prequel
oh yeah.
and then we're going to go back to 2014 after that, you know? So if we've got all this like advanced eternal
Well,
mechanic movements
I think it's actually
and throwing a shield and
They can just kill him.
No, because in the
Like, we'll bring you back when we
DLC,
need you.
no. So in the DLC for the most recent one, you kill like the Hellspawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is like them going, oh fuck! It actually we need the Hellspawn in the universe. So
no,
it's
this one's a prequel.
like okay. I thought it was like set in the
No.
alternate universe for it.
Nah, it's a
so where they're
prequel.
trying
It's
to
a
save
full-on prequel.
the Hellspawn.
Yeah, it's before he gets trapped
Oh, okay.
in 2014's opening.
Oh,
Oh, sick.
So what I'm worried about, because you use the mech that you see at the end of Doom for 2014.
yeah.
What I'm worried about is
Badass.
they're going to do this full eternal movement overhaul. We got range shields, we got melee weapon draws in, grappling hook, all this. And then contextually
Yeah.
after that, shotgun.
It's like why in Halo Reach can I sprint?
Exactly right. Yes, you get me. Yes, he gets me. He gets me.
Yeah, but then in that they explain that the reason why he can't sprint at the beginning of the game, it's like, oh, your suit's been damaged from the shit that happened before. So it's just like him waking up. It's like, oh yeah, this is what he used to be. He used to be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Now he's like 1/5 of what he used to be.
So what's it going to be at the end of Dark Ages? Doom guy
He gets
a really
shot in the leg.
He gets a really bad
No,
concussion.
he would, if we're going
Amnesia.
by
Yeah.
what they've set up from 2014 is that
In
both
some
sides were
coffin.
terrified of him and they had to lock him away.
Just too angry to die.
Yeah.
So good. Anyway,
I'm keen
I
regardless.
can't wait for it.
I'm keen to have fun because I think at the core, Doom's gameplay is what the solid
so
part of it.
snappy.
Yeah.
You just feel like a badass. It makes
yeah.
you feel like a badass.
That's the thing.
And that's the best. Even when you go like, especially when you kick the difficulty up
Yeah.
and you're just like, if you just survive and make it through, you're like, I'm fucking amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
Or the music just gets you that next one. You're like, I need to lock in and win.
Yeah.
It's great. So yeah,
Such a good time.
I think that's the thing. That's why I would like at its core, yeah, Eternal's better, but I think I still felt that same just, I guess like a giddiness.
Yeah.
Playing 2014 Doom because I just remember the stream just sitting there laughing so hard because it's just so fun. So I think that's what I'm trying to capture here. It's
I
the
get
essence of the game,
I get you.
not the gameplay itself.
That's fair.
Maybe you missed the experience of streaming. You should do it again.
I don't miss it. I'm good,
fair.
man.
What about
My
you,
job
Jim?
was boring, so I needed an outlet.
I really, really enjoyed the story
That's
of
fair.
Soma and the way it made me feel when everything's kind of revealed and as you kind of, eased into it. And I think, I'd like to feel a bit shit for a couple of days again.
Just read the news, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's too real though.
That's too real.
I want, I
Need
want
fake real.
this, this guy in this undersea science laboratory to talk about how he himself made it all and that he's the creator of his own demise and
Love that. Love that for him.
yeah, it's depressing.
Cool. Sounds fun.
You
Sounds
It
really
was
cool.
fun. I enjoyed
yeah.
it.
You're
Yeah,
really
I
not
mean-
going to get into it, are you?
Huh?
You're really not going to get into it.
No, of course. I want people to play it.
No, why would we want to play it?
It makes me sad.
He won't play it because
I will
it's
not
too
play it.
scary.
No, you won't play it.
I know
Oh.
he won't.
Oh, it's also one of those aged horror games too, so I don't even think it's scary.
It's just like
Oh no, it wouldn't. No,
I think I got-
I don't think I was scared. Like, there's occasionally like a jump scare when you turn around a corner and there's a thing there, but there's no. It's not like a horror game.
Okay.
Like
Just a jump
I think
scare.
I got
Like
like,
Alien.
like
Yeah.
like halfway through it, and then I was just like, it's too much. Like, was it Outlast or was it the one where like you're a dude running through like a hospital? Is it Evil Within
That
Us?
would be.
That's-
That's an Outlast. Yeah.
Outlast and Evil Within, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is Soma like Evil Within Us?
No.
No.
So, well, I suppose they're kind of like. Did you ever play the Amnesia games?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
So
kind
it's
of
in
like
like
that.
similar
the
to Amnesia.
first
Very similar to
person
that.
camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
thing.
kind of like that.
Drag to open doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of stuff. I suppose if you really break it down, a lot
Like
of those horror games
Mist.
are very kind of similar.
Oh, that whole age of horror was the same
Yeah,
fucking thing.
very similar.
What was the name? It was like it was not it was just a stupid game, but it was that one where you had to operate on people. It was like a shitty little
Surgeon
Oh,
Simulator.
Surgeon
surgeon simulator.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah.
just forgot the name of it.
And you had to do the Quirtle.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It was a
Had to
nightmare.
literally-
Mm.
It's pretty fun in
They
VR.
made,
Yeah?
I was gonna say they made it VR for some reason.
yeah.
I feel
But
like
they
the
Oh, that
operation
sounds-
would be
oh,
good in
gross.
VR. The
They-
game operation.
I've got one
Just become a doctor,
where
bro.
it's
Become a doctor.
like a physics game, and it's no matter what VR you have, as long as it's got the LiDAR tech in it, it can literally just copy your hands. And it's
Yeah.
a
That's cool.
physics laboratory, so you just have a floating table in front of you, and it's just you pick it up. But the thing is, though, is that all the
Do
objects
physics.
react to the way your fingers are moving, so the ball will actually squitch.
Is this all like the MetaQuest shit?
Yeah,
Because MetaQuest doesn't have the towers.
Oh,
think,
yeah.
right?
MetaQuest has essentially the four
It's
cameras on
watching
the
you,
front,
yeah.
and it's got like a little band on the top.
Have you seen? You've just reminded me of this. There was a VR game developed to help nurses and doctors learn and make assessments, and then the general community got a hold of it. And what people would do, so basically, it was like, oh, the patient has these symptoms. What treatment should we do, and what tests should we run? And that's the idea of it.
Okay.
But you can
like
choose
House.
anything.
Oh shit.
So what the community did once they got a hold of it was like, cool, no worries, got a light sniffle. fucking 500 milligrams of morphine. Let's go. And then this nurse comes in and she's like, so the patient's died.
But no, like all the
just such
Real Surgeon Simulator.
the like job sim.
So,
That's where you add OpenAI to then you got to go and talk to the
I
parents.
actually have a real world example of
What?
of killing someone with
No,
morphine.
I am yet to kill someone with morphine.
There's still time.
Allegedly. No, I was going to say, in the UK, a man's job was to go to teaching hospitals and universities and have them perform prostate checks on him.
Oh no.
That was this
He's
man's
not
job.
qualified.
He'd literally just go into a hospital,
Get
he'd get in a
fingered.
room, he'd just take down his dax,
Does he have a
and
butt
people
thing?
just people would put their fingers in just to
Got it.
touch a
Just have a
prostate.
little bit of look.
Yeah, just have a look around, and then they
Why?
well. Because
When did you come
it
to
needed to be done,
Australia
and then
after
a
that?
machine came in and took his job. He's got a machine to do his job instead.
Of being a butthole? His job of being a butthole?
Yeah, because they found out that it was cheaper to
It's
hire a
my turn
machine
for
to
him.
do it instead of a guy to get his pants
So,
done.
okay, hold on. What?
So
They hired a man.
he'd been doing this for a
ginger
long
boy,
time. This
like a
had been
finger.
his job for his like adult life.
He's trying to pay his way to
He was
France.
just the butt guy.
What do you do for work? I get fingered.
I get blasted.
Kind of, yeah, legit. Like, I suppose he would
I work
probably
in
have an eye-
proctology.
Yeah,
Oh, are you a doctor? No.
No.
yeah, I suppose there would be certain ways to frame it so that you don't
Yeah.
sound like a weirdo. But yeah, no, he'd go to hospitals and teaching universities and those kind of things, and he would literally be the test subject for someone that needs to learn how to do a rectal examination.
Oh, God.
Hi, my name is James.
I'm the
I do
bad guy.
live sex shows for doctors. They're the ones who participate.
No, it's for learning.
That's for learning.
Yeah, well,
That's what I
and
tell
then-
them.
and
Imagine
then-
they find something.
Anything's for
Oh,
learning.
fuck.
It's like $1,000 a digit.
I'm going to have to take some annual leave.
And then they built machines
Yeah, right.
to simulate it, and then he lost his job.
It's just like
Right. So I thought you meant they built machines to get him.
No.
it's like the
His
fucking
job wasn't getting fingered.
He's like a really shitty John Connor.
No, his job was just to have a pristine arsehole.
Yeah, right.
pristine arse.
And he gets a
pristine
tumour.
prostate.
It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
It's just like the poor fuckers that had to like just missed out on being like eliminated by machines to being like a horse inseminator or something like that. There's people that have to grab the dick and
Grab the
guide
dick,
it in.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
now
fi-
there's a machine that does it.
Find out on your deathbed that
It's just
there's
like
a machine.
the next day, like you come to work, it's like, I feel you're fired. We've got a machine that catches the dick for you. Why couldn't you have brought it in 20 years ago? What the fuck have I been doing with my
That's
life?
my whole thing.
I thought that's just what horse girls did for recreation.
No, they do the whole weird shit
Hello,
where
world.
they walk around like this.
Saddle Club.
I love Saddle Club.
I bet you do.
It
They
launched
loved
so
it
many
too.
careers, probably.
Where were we
Ew.
up to?
You're up to you.
Incinerating? Oh, Dan.
Batman.
My man.
Um,
Batman.
I think it was like obviously there was comic book games. Obviously, I think it was the first one that was kind of, let's say, non-comic kids would play because it was one of those games that was popping off. Very fun game.
Yeah.
Fight many of the supervillain. The Killer Croc segment was built up very well, and then the actual fight was rubbish. I'd love to relive that.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Run away, throw a batarang at his head, and then hope for the best.
That's just a Killer Croc experience, though.
Well, yeah, he's kind of shit. But
He's got one gear.
yeah,
I
It's like
just,
Anthony Mackie.
I just feel like in the same way your counterpoint to Paul, 2014 is a bit meh in total, is
Yeah,
where
yeah.
it's at.
yeah.
But it's the essence.
City's where it's at.
It's the essence.
I agree. City's a
City's where it's
better
at.
game. I think the reason I chose Asylum is more of that introduction to the game is more introduction than City, where City is just very much like, all right, go.
Good luck.
Which I think for virgin eyes jumping into City, it would be very much like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
fair.
but that's a fun kind of overwhelming though. You want to kind of explore. It's like really open world games, amazing games like
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn, for example, where the world is just
Or,
in front of you.
you know what? I got you beat.
Yeah,
Scarecrow.
That's
yeah,
true.
but he's in City.
No, he's not.
No, that's right. He's in
Night.
He's in Night. He's the big
Yes.
bad. But the Scarecrow segments where you don't know if your game's actually fucked
yeah.
or
Yeah, that's
not.
right.
Yeah, and it like gets that point where it resets the whole game and you're watching the opening cutscene again and you're like, I think we all had this where we're like, oh, fuck.
My save's
Yeah.
dead.
My save's
Yeah.
dead.
It's corrupted.
Yeah, I thought
And they
that
did
as
really
well.
well with that.
Oh, yeah. I forgot all about that.
Yep.
Shit, that was fun.
And
Not at the time, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have replayed it. But now that you know what you are in the Scarecrow part well before you fucking think you are, because it's got the
right.
Batman symbol upside down showing the Scarecrow mask
Oh.
well before you see Gordon dead.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
What are they? What are they on? Are they somewhere?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, Steam.
yeah.
Game
Steam.
Pass.
Are they on Game
Are
Pass?
they on Game Pass?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I just
Pulling
think
that down.
the whole thing really well done. I even like that
It might be
shitty.
rough to play it now. Asylum might be
look.
rough to play
Oh,
now.
they're still good.
Yeah.
I think
Definitely controller.
the weird
yeah.
Joker room was interesting, where you like go into one of the side rooms. There's all these TVs with Joker bodies underneath them, and if you go in at different points of the game, he gives you a different bit of a speech. I think that was really cool. That was so pointless though. It was one of those things where they didn't need to do it.
I do like that he chastises you if you kind of replay it and
Yeah.
use previous knowledge.
Yeah.
Was
Like-
it Mark Hamill?
Yes.
In
Yeah,
the,
Mark,
yeah.
it
Okay.
was
And
Mark
Kevin
Hamill
Conroy.
for
Yeah.
all of them except for Origins.
Yeah, and that wasn't Kevin Conroy either.
No.
Origins was still good, but it was
Wasn't it Kevin? Oh, okay.
No.
It's just
Was
a guy.
it City or Night where like Joker's dead, but you keep seeing him?
No.
No.
I like that. And those random little moments where you're like climbing up a wall and like brief cutscenes like, hello, Batman.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, shit.
I do think the story of City is better,
Yeah.
but I just think
Yeah.
overall Asylum was pretty
Yeah,
cool,
but
pretty
like
iconic.
when you're flying through the city and then you get attacked by Man-Bat.
I fucking hate that. It was fucking stupid.
You just climb up. You just climb up onto a ledge and there's a bat. Yeah,
Cool.
that was fun.
Good times.
All right, we interrupt this TikTok search for.
I wasn't TikTok searching.
He was on Instagram Reels.
Nah, it's just
YouTube
I've
Shorts.
actually got a job that actually needs me, so
I don't.
I do.
You're a chippy. It's dark.
yeah, I'm a chippy that runs 2 businesses. Fuck.
Yeah, right.
Can't.
Well, we're doing a podcast right now, so
I apologise.
that's all right. It was just
Yes.
my turn to talk.
Yeah, and I was listening to you the whole time.
Okay.
The fact that I think that Scarecrow was actually my favourite part of the game.
I did like
all the way
Scarecrow.
through. The Joker being seen through in number 2. I thought that they should have just left him dead throughout the whole franchise after, bringing him back in the Frankenstein tank and he comes back into a, like, stupid,
yeah.
like, fighting ring on top of a building.
It was very video
which
gamey, yeah.
just didn't need to be in there.
Not really, no.
But the game just,
Kind of feel like the ending of Mass Effect 2.
yeah.
Man, they're making a human whatever. You're like, what?
A human
Yeah, what
Cylon thing.
Yeah.
And
That was
I can't,
weird.
I can't remember what were they?
What
I
were
don't even
they?
know the name of the alien race in the Mass
Reapers?
Effect.
Reaper. Human Reaper. And you're like, that didn't amount to anything.
But no, the main thing that, like, the Mr. Freeze being the fact that he would, like, you would do one thing one way and then you had to change completely how you had to do the fights.
That's City.
No, in Arkham.
No, that's City.
Freeze
Yeah.
wasn't in Asylum.
Asylum was very bare bones
Yeah.
when it came
What
to kind of
the-
things.
I thought Mr. Freeze was
Asylum was more Metrovania. City
Yeah.
was more open world.
because you had
Yeah, it was very Metrovania. It was Joker, Killer Croc, and
Scarecrow.
I was kind of half and half between City and Asylum, honestly, and this is probably terrible, but the main reason that I wanted to pick City was that fucking one scene when you go to the church and Harley Quinn does a bunch of backflips and you can just punch her straight in the face.
That
yeah,
was good.
and then there's
That's
the
Well,
is
then
it-
my favorite's still fighting Electro, whatever his name is in Origins, where he kind of comes out there and he's like,
the
he's like,
electrocutioner and like do the massive cutscene open fight and you punch him once he's knocked out for the whole game.
so good.
It was very funny.
Have you seen the one where the guy swapped the models of friggin' what's the name? Batman and
Catwoman.
Catwoman? And like
No.
it's Batman walking
like
down
the
the
Stassi
stairs,
steps.
but he's like,
Yeah, he's got that hip sway to him.
it's so
no, it's
funny,
good.
man.
That's funny.
It's good stuff.
And then Catwoman just looks like a fucking gronk.
Yeah, he's just like, just stomping
Yeah, it
down.
just shows how just
Yeah,
stilted
I know.
Batman is and how sexy he could be.
Well, we've seen the Schumacher movies. He can't turn his neck. Yes, it's
True.
Schumacher, isn't he in a coma?
How did he direct?
Different
I think he's faking his thing. I did that the other day. We were out getting dinner. I think for some reason we're talking about vegetables or whatever.
Oh my
And
Schumacher.
well, my mum's like asked my girlfriend. She's like, "What's your what's your favorite vegetable?" And it's just nothing. I'm like Schumacher. And I'm like,
Jesus
oh.
Christ.
I bet your mum didn't appreciate that joke.
It was a giggle. It was like one of those like,
Oh,
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 can't take him anywhere.
yeah, that kind of situation.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, let's start picking each other to pieces. Mr. Dasko,
Yeah.
I'm going to pick you to pieces. I think your pick is almost 100% relying on nostalgia.
Oh well.
I think if
his one's all like nostalgia.
What is yours again?
I can't remember.
Mine has nothing to do with nostalgia.
Doom.
2014.
It's all about how he feels in the moment.
I felt
100%.
good in the moment.
I think the main reason I'm saying it for yours is a like PS2 era game. If you were to replay
It's
it
Xbox
now,
original, but like the thing
Same
is,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was on the Xbox
Okay.
as well.
cool.
Was it on PS3? No.
No,
PS2.
it was definitely PS2. And
Yes,
Xbox.
I own the game.
Fair.
I've still got my copy as well.
I remember having a.
I still put,
I
you,
was-
can,
oh, yeah.
you can still play it on the Xbox.
Can you?
Yeah, you can just
yeah.
put the disc in and you can fucking play it.
I remember
Play it on
being,
PS5 too.
it was. What
I
was
played it
it?
literally before I came
You can
here.
play it on the Xbox as long as you got an Xbox and the game.
Yeah.
I remember
And a TV.
waiting to get it from Video Easy. I was renting
Oh
it.
yeah.
But they got robbed again.
Yeah.
And so they didn't have any. So then mum went down. It's like a couple of days later or whatever.
Look what I found.
Well, no, she asked if they had it, and they're like, no, like we didn't have it. But then one guy was like, oh, but we did just get like a ton of stock in, and they opened the box and they found
Aw.
Need for Speed Underground too.
That's
so they
sweet.
quickly like barcoded it and did all their shit, and then mum brought it home for like the weekend. I
So
guess.
when did
the
you run them
graphics
again?
would still play into all of our games in comparison to modern day.
I don't think as bad as yours though.
It holds up. Like it doesn't
No,
hold
You're
up.
three
It's,
generations behind.
it's good fun though.
It does
It's-
not hold up. Have you
Like-
seen
no,
videos
like-
of it? No.
Don't misunderstand me. I
Yeah.
love that game, and I think
Yeah.
it's a great game. I think like this is the first time you're playing it. Graphics would 100% come into play.
Yeah,
does
from
need a remake,
modern
though.
standpoint.
I agree.
Going back and playing
Pardon?
it.
A remake would be sick.
Yeah, it would be.
I remember this is like it was like a
It's
Russian
just like,
studio.
but the thing is, I was when I like saying we go, like, just I'm forgetting about the game and then going back and playing it. I'd still
Well, it wouldn't be going back though. That's the point. Because if you forget everything about the game, this will be the first time you're playing it.
yeah. But then the same would be for his because his
Sure.
in comparison to
I've already forgotten. What's your game again?
Doom 2014.
I
So
don't think it's that.
It's
I mean, it's
drastic.
It's like when Xbox
It's only
One
11
and
years ago.
PlayStation 4 came
Yeah.
out first, so it's like the
Oof.
jump to the next gen. So it
Rough
isn't
time.
the butter of like essentially the like clean and crisp is what it would be if it came out mid generation. But it's like one of the first games that came out for it. So it was
Early
like
gen shit for the Xbox One was not
it's got that jank to it too.
amazing.
Yeah,
When did James's come out?
probably like 10 years ago.
Yeah, so his would like
Yeah, but it's also not. It's
I don't think it's comparable.
no.
Like Doom, for example, has that tone and that story aspect of it. Whilst his gameplay won't be awesome,
That's all right.
Nah, it's not.
while his gameplay won't be, anything new, I think the tone of it and the story of it does come into effect. Where I think more in your vein, Dasco, I don't remember any story from Underground
the
2.
story was essentially you start out on the street like every other racing game, and you have to build up through the rank of all the other street races.
That's
in
what I'm
Miami,
saying.
And Rachel lends you her 350Z, and now you could drive straight to Rachel and give her car back, or you could go into 2 races.
Yeah.
And then she's calling you. She's like, "Hey man, where the fuck is my car?"
Yeah.
I think the main
good
thing
times.
is that
Is that right? That's 2.
you,
right?
Yeah.
you don't have a story to fall back on. You have gameplay which is very old
I think you said it yourself.
and graphics which are very old, and that's kind of not going to be able to kind of keep it going, keep the
Yeah.
momentum going. If
Yeah,
you're
but it's still like got the like say, so you got the graphics. That's one thing, but the drag racing in it, you have the drifting in it, you have the escaping from the police in it, you have the customization of cars by buying and then
Hell yeah.
spraying them, putting the stickers on them, putting the
And that
afterburners,
sex spec
underglow, and then you had the whole fact that you would drive around the city and you just have people that would randomly just pull up to you and honk and you just take down off the street with them.
I feel like if
It's
it came out today, you'd even have like online.
yeah, you would have. It would be if it
Doesn't
came
it?
out.
I think the only thing out of all of those is the driving up next thing is honking someone. That's probably unique to that. I think everything else is, like you said, the same as every other racing game.
Oh, it's just but like it was like the first one that did the whole
That's
like fully
what I'm saying,
custom.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you.
yeah, but it's just like we're going back and
Same for Batman. Though. I
forgetting-
feel like if you played Batman now, you'd be like, "Yeah, cool. It's just
Yeah,
like,
no, 100% agree.
Assassin's Creed.
But I've got my story to fall back on.
true. It's a good story."
yeah, I think that's probably
I've got my story to fall back on. Scarecrow stuff is unique.
Yeah,
Metroidvania in an adventure game
that always just
Is
kinda
not really-
works.
around much. It is around, but like it's in the Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
what's in the Spider-Man
It's in a
games?
lot of
like the Metroidvania parts of
is
it.
it in Spider-Man?
yeah.
I don't think
It's- It's like any game that you have to get upgrades by playing the story, and then you go back to a section that you were in before, and you can find stuff that you wouldn't have been able to get without that upgrade.
It's a portmanteau of Metroid and
Castlevania?
Yeah.
Never
So
played
like,
Castlevania.
so Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom would technically be a Metroidvania style adventure game because you'd have to get the upgrade to the pad in order to go and do this fucking place. You can try and brute forces, but it's probably going to fucking make you rip
And
your
if you
hair
make
out.
it through, you're going to get fisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Nice.
Yeah.
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 Cool. Has anyone else got any picks that they want to pick apart?
Well,
Is it just me?
I haven't played enough of his
I haven't played
to
Simon at all.
fucking like
Yeah, that's fair.
to pull it apart. Your one would only be the fact that like if the story wasn't pushing me along in yours, the guns have got that oomph, but it's just the whole like you're cutting through the same 10 enemies through the whole game, and that if you
a
said
lot,
Eternal, that because then you've got like the whole like it's that
You get shot at the moon.
yeah.
Yeah.
You destroy the moon with a
Yeah,
no,
with
you
yourself.
destroy Mars. Is it Mars you put the hole through with a giant BFG?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you have to jump down the destroyed Mars to get down to the
That's
planet.
right. It's
And
so
then
stupid.
you get the Crusader fucking
It's
sword.
so silly.
You fight your little robot friend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, God.
But
it's
no,
like-
it's just like the Doom, like I'd go back for the soundtrack. Like that one's pretty good, like in that and then Eternal as well. But like, yeah, I just feel that like the killing of the same enemies on repeat was a bit
valid.
valid.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the best thing you've got going for yourself over Eternal is Doom 2014's boss fights were way better.
Yes.
Like
And I feel like as a game, it was harder because it didn't have, like, it was a little bit more janky.
It wasn't
didn't
quick.
have the, like,
No.
you couldn't just get shield back. You couldn't get health back. You had to kind of just, good luck.
I agree.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't like laying, like you go to a boss battle and it's like you have like the stereotypical, oh yeah, there's a box over there for your ammo, box over there for your meds.
yeah.
No, it's just like, oh, you're about to go into a boss battle because there's
Fix
10
it.
of those minions
Yeah.
just
Oh, yeah.
walking around waiting for you. You're like, oh fuck, I'm about to go into an onslaught room
Yeah.
where you'd have to kill a certain amount of enemies before the door would open up to
I
the
love
next
when
room.
they fake you out with that stuff where, like, you
Yeah.
enter a room and you're like, replenish ammo and health. And you're like, oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, here it
Nothing
comes.
happens.
I think the Cyber Demon was the one that scared the shit out of me
Yes.
because they did do a gotcha moment where
Is that
there was a big
the-
door, the big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a big door. You go to open it. He opens the door, grabs you, and throws you, and you're in a boss fight.
Yep.
That was fucking awesome.
That was sick. It's a
Scared
good
the
game.
shit out of me.
Yeah.
What's her name? What's the fucking actress?
I don't know.
The main antagonist of Doom.
I don't know.
Oh, Tilda Swinton.
Yep, that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
When she
She
blows
was
up.
good. Yeah.
It's not actually her though, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
What's
I
her
thought it
voice?
was just a
No, it's her.
woman that looked like
Her
her.
voice.
Okay.
Not Tilda Swinton. You're not going to fight
She's
Tilda-
mocapped.
Yeah, but she's not. It's not Tilda Swinton. Can you imagine? Welcome to Doom.
Oh, right.
It's Tilda Swinton.
Hello.
I'm Tilda Swinton.
Well, pretty much.
Academy Award nominated actress Tilda Swinton. Kill me. Good luck.
Yeah, no,
That'd be sick. I'd
that's
play
pretty
that.
cool.
Imagine that. You play like just remod and be like escape the Oscars.
Escape.
The only thing I can pick apart James is he hasn't really told me anything about the game besides
agree
the
with that.
ennui.
But is that because
And
you're trying to not
underwater.
spoil it?
He's got this problem where
Aye.
he says something and then expects everyone to play it, but gives us nothing.
Well, you tell me about movies and you expect me to watch them and others don't. You
Yeah,
watch them.
because you've got like the 50th rerun of Heart of Dixie to go through.
I have not
and
watched
then you
Heart of
follow it
Dixie
up Midsummer
50
Murders
times.
100
I
times
watched
after
it
that.
less than 10 times.
Less than 10.
I met
Less
a
than
fanatic
5.
of fucking Midsummer Murders, and they even said that they don't watch it as much as you.
So are they really a fanatic?
I have not watched the entire series more than once.
How many seasons are there?
Oh, a lot.
17.
But there's also like 3 episodes a season.
Oh, right.
Okay.
It's classic British
it's
stuff.
But like,
British.
It's like Sherlock.
I think I've watched more Midsummer Murders at your house when I'm just walking in than I have anywhere else. I didn't even think it was still going.
I'm a
Is it
busy
still
boy.
going?
It's not still going.
I don't think it's still going.
Okay.
I think it's
I think
very
I
I know
old
they
now.
like got a new guy at some point. There's the new Barnaby,
Oh yeah, they did that a while ago.
but they had to. Cause
No, I think it's done. Yeah. I
All
don't
right,
know,
beautiful.
it's it's a game that if you want to play, you go in unspoilt. There's no point in playing it
Okay.
if knowing what's going to
Well,
happen with it.
Well,
Damn.
Soma, put it on your list.
Soma.
Some, all right, beautiful. We're going to go
Dungeon
around.
Summer.
We're going to pick our winners.
Okay.
We'll start with you, Mr. Disco Dasker.
I'll probably say Batman.
Fuck yeah.
I
any
kind of
reason?
lost the fight pretty early on.
Unfortunately.
Good game though.
Paul.
Yeah, Batman. Batman was good fun.
Jim.
Probably actually Doom.
Okay.
Honestly, I think
Fair.
Doom.
That's fair.
Toy. It's good fun.
This is where I'm stuck because I would pick you,
Hi.
but you've given me nothing.
I'm not supposed to. You already know. You know why it's
I
good.
know why it's good,
You know
and I
why it's
needed
good.
you to talk about it.
I didn't want to.
I needed you to talk about it really badly. Yeah, I'll give it to Doom.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a draw.
It is a draw.
What a good night though. Batman, Arkham
Are we going
Asylum,
to do
and
the? Are we
Doom.
going to do the scissors
We
paper
will-
rock off?
No, we'll do the trader drop swip, die, kill, murder, death, kill.
What?
The trader's vote doesn't count if we come to the end.
Oh no, I was going to say
No,
because
don't do a 1 minute debate. It's a draw.
Oh, didn't we literally just discuss last
That's for
episode?
traitor.
That's
this
a
is
traitor.
subject.
This is for the subject because it's hung on the subject.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're okay.
There you go.
That's
All right.
cool.
I'm not.
No, I can. Sorry.
The
Yeah,
amount
no,
of times
you're
I've
right.
played the music,
You're right,
way
yeah.
too early.
You're completely right. Yep, 100%. All right, cool. Minute.
Me and
Minute.
me and James
Alright, I'll
Minute
pull it
got
up.
a
debate.
pick between the two of you.
Okay.
I can get the clock on.
Okay, slut.
All right.
Yeah.
Liam, you go first.
No, host go second. You go first.
When was that a rule?
I guess, bitch, go.
I said it first, and therefore he goes
Okay.
first. Go.
All right. Unique gameplay, introduction, continuation of Batman the Animated Series. Without this game, we wouldn't have the Spider-Man games at all, and I'm calling that. No stealth mechanics in any other games. Superhero games would not fucking exist. Batmobile. Metroidvania used in a adventure style game. Comic book games actually brought to the general public instead of being for a very niche audience.
30 seconds.
Harley Quinn.
Oh.
Harley Quinn in a tight miniskirt.
Isn't it a leather jumpsuit?
Nah, that's the second one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
How dare you question him about Harley Quinn and her outfits?
So sorry.
Tara Strong, Harley Quinn.
Are there mods in this?
Blowing up people with plastic explosives. Batarangs to
Technically,
kill
it's a
people.
gel.
Yeah.
Actually.
What else? Grabbing someone and hanging them upside down from
Time.
a gargoyle. Yeah, cool.
All right. Give me 2 seconds. It's very hard to do.
It's actually a minute we're going to give you.
I had a minute. You had a minute too.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
You said 2 seconds.
He's actually just playing original Doom on
you.
his watch.
Leave
Playing
it.
Doom. Okay. Doom. Just pure glee. I also think it was a unique mechanic in that it's just there's a little bit of Metroidvania in there, I guess.
No.
No? Oh, that's the second one.
That's
in there.
Eternal. If you picked
Don't worry about
Eternal,
that.
you would have had it.
Well, I'm a purist. You're
Press
killing
W.
best soundtrack, arguably, of all time in games. It's very bloody good. You're killing everything. You're ripping and tearing. There's a song called Rip and Tear. That's good fun. It's just pure glee. And also, we're going back to a time. No, we're not time traveling for this one. It's just a really, really good game. And frankly, I had fun with it. And where else can... No, that's probably Gears of War. I was going to say, where else can you chainsaw someone at half? Gears of War, Bulletstorm, all that shit. I don't know, man. It's just fun. I had fun. I wasn't really fighting this one on story. Story's all right. It's just fun. When else you get to feel like a proper badass?
Batman.
Nah, no, you've been a pussy. Hide in the shadows. Also, there was also like the Amazing Spider-Man game years before that. That's probably what spawned the current day Spider-Man. So you didn't really get that.
No.
Yeah. And do we really want superhero games? Honestly, like,
No, I don't.
yeah,
I don't
exactly.
think
They're not that good. You want to
You're
rip
right.
and tear.
FPSs need more.
Yes. Time.
Unfortunately, you lost because you talked about Glee and they had a pedophile on it.
When the fuck did I say
It
Glee?
Did. You did the opening.
You said Glee
Oh,
like
it gives
3
you Glee, you
times.
fuckwit. I'm not giving you the box set.
Yeah, but you're supporting it. And
I'm
we
not
don't like-
supporting it. Glee is an emotion. What are you talking about? Doom's an emotion as well.
So's pedophilia, Paul.
I think
It's a lifestyle.
I think Paul tried to like get on James's side by using like different words other than the standard because he used ennui tonight and you was like, oh James, I'm going to use Glee to make it.
Motherfuckers, it's like
old.
it's a word.
It's old.
It's
I
a
don't think,
simple
I don't
word.
Think,
It wasn't a word before the TV show, though. They started it.
I don't think you can say that word anymore. I think it's
Who's
a
the
racial
kangaroo
slur.
court?
It's a banned word.
It's a banned
What a
word.
joke.
Oh, kangaroo court, because we're Australian. That's racist.
Wow.
Wow,
You think you know
racism.
someone?
Whatever. I don't care.
All right,
Fuck you
boys
all.
and
Get
men,
out
what
of
do you
here with
think?
your racisms.
What did the middle boys think?
Fucking nothing, apparently.
I'm in support of the Glee,
You're in support of the Glee. Interesting. That's good.
except for the pedophile.
There we go.
I think we're going to be hung because Like I'm swaying on the side of Batman.
How do we know? Hey, we can't be hung in this part as well.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, how about we do a minute?
Oh, Christ.
No, I think we're okay. You win. I'll vote for you.
No.
You win.
No.
Please win.
No.
Oh.
Also, it doesn't really matter who wins.
It matters to me.
It shouldn't.
You win then.
He went through a massive thing about here. As long as I win, that's all that matters.
Huh?
The last episode.
Well, that was last episode. I've turned over a new leaf.
Now it doesn't matter.
No, you
No, it
win.
does-
You win. It's okay.
Winning doesn't matter. Really.
It does
Yeah.
matter.
It's
Nice,
just a
mate.
silly game.
Well, I just
It's-
think if
it's just
this
game. Why
is
are you
the
mad?
linchpin now, James. If he had picked Eternal,
100%.
would you have gone?
Yeah, but he didn't.
I know,
That is true. I didn't.
I know, but I'm saying that. Are you saying that Batman is better than like the OG Doom or
Yeah, that's what I'm
Doom
saying.
Eternal?
Original Doom. What did he base his argument on?
Okay, so
Because he didn't talk about Eternal. He was talking
like
about the
to.
original one.
It's
okay,
all good,
just
I do like Eternal as
Yeah.
well. Just saying.
Cool.
Liam wins.
yeah.
Sure.
Congratulations, Liam.
Fine.
Well done. Good win, man.
Fuck you.
No, no, good.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah,
you earned this.
whole victory.
I hope
You
fall
earned this.
down a
Hello,
very
Victor.
large flight of stairs.
Do you feel good about your win?
I hope you fall onto a chainsaw the wrong way around.
Give war,
it's,
baby.
it's just game. Why are you mad?
Why
It's
are you
just
mad?
game.
I want a minute of picking his to pieces.
Nah, you're all good.
Because
Let's
he
do
knows
it.
I'll fuck
Let's
him.
do trader.
Let's do it.
No, let's do traders. Please do traders.
His biggest fallback is
Ah.
soundtrack, and my soundtrack is good as well.
Not as good.
And
Iconic.
Is it? I can't name one song.
Name a song on Doom.
Rip and Tear.
Okay, name three.
That isn't
BFG
different from
Division. Meat Hook.
Yeah, he's
Fuck
got
you.
it. Yeah.
All right. Main theme, Joker's theme, Harley Quinn's theme.
Whoa.
Fuck you.
Is there a Scarecrow's theme?
Yeah,
Yes.
there is.
Unreal.
It's literally all. But the thing is, though, is that all of yours are named after the different levels
Yeah,
of the
yours
game.
is named after the level.
Punch Whores.
his
Like,
is just named after the characters.
that's even
He
less
also
exciting.
has ones named after the characters as well.
Yeah,
I know.
there's Doom
That's why his argument's
theme.
stupid.
The only thing they fear is you.
Fucking what the
There's some-
fuck,
there's some
cunt?
bangers.
All right, cool. Traders. Who do we think is the trader? Let's start with Dasco.
Fucking- Seriously.
What?
Nothing. He just always like we're both doing this stuff, and he's pointing stuff out that's trivial. You're doing it, and then the moment I point out something trivial, he's just like, "Here you go, Dasco. Just stand there. Fuck you."
Well, you were like comparing level to character like there's some big significant difference.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is that the difference
think that's
is
the point he's making, though.
is like.
no, he's not making
he
a
went
point.
he
though.
went for music, and then all of a sudden I went for music. Oh, that's because it's named after the level. It wasn't the fact that we're talking about music, and Liam was the one who pointed out the music first. It's just because Dasco had to tie into it.
I had already argued him about music, saying that there's very little about the music in Asylum that is
Yeah, and
actually
then I
of
just said,
any-
hey, they're just named after the levels anyway. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, fucking shut the fuck up, cunt. You know, fucking, what are you
does it
talking about?
know?
Yeah, he's named after levels too. I was making a fucking joke.
All right, let's reel in. Traitors. Who do we think is the traitor? Let's start with Paul.
I think it's James because, and I pinpointed it. You were talking about it's the I story. The I story. I understand where you were coming from.
I'm
I
just
felt
trying to educate.
the upside. You know how the upside down you level
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, okay.
I felt like at
We
the
straight
time.
away locked eyes with that.
I felt at the time it was unusual.
It
Okay.
made sense for the context of the conversation, but
Beautiful.
I thought it was unusual.
because
Okay.
he got a little bit sick when the
Yeah,
the
I
tower fell down.
remember.
Yeah.
But it's so unusual.
All right,
I
let's
didn't
go.
like it.
Me and Paul locked eyes for the James thing of
Okay.
the story because
We
we
had
were
a- we had a
like,
moment.
we'd understand the reason why he brought it up.
Beautiful. All right, James.
Liam.
Okay. Any reason?
No.
Okay, cool.
Liam,
I was checking.
You having
that.
fun?
I was checking that. I'll go James. That's majority rules it.
ooh, all right. Cards in. Power
One,
Rangers.
2, 3, go. Ooh,
Oh.
spicy.
Dasco
Yeah.
escaped.
Yeah.
And
Well
Need for Speed wasn't my pick.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
No.
I thought it was a weird
I
pick.
genuinely had it on my list.
Because my first one that I picked was have no one vote for you in the topic.
Ah.
Well done.
Well done.
So I had to pick one that wasn't gonna
yeah,
like,
okay. I thought it
look
was
like
a
shit.
super fucking weird pick.
And
I was
but-
going to vote for you too.
Yeah, and I had to,
Ew.
but
That would've fucked, okay.
the one that I did, and I did it a few times, was do a little jig and a little dance, and I
Ah,
did that during the opening,
Oh, yeah.
and then I did the whole afterwards. I did a couple more dances.
You did do
yeah,
that.
fair enough.
Didn't pick up on that.
The other one was the thing that James ticked on with the monolith system, the Nemesis system, was dramatically pull out, like point out all the lists of, like the list all the pros and cons, but only mentioned trivial things. So every single thing that I was like going the pros and cons of your game and my game in your game and your game, I did all the pros and cons, but it was all trivial
I
things.
thought you meant of the Nemesis system.
No,
Like, God,
no.
that's a specific
So
reference.
no, like so I was saying that the one that I did the most was like, you get to drive around doing the drag racing, you get to put all the stickers, all that kind
fair,
of stuff, and
yeah.
I'm like, but only made them about all the trivial stuff of the game.
Gotcha.
Didn't
Yeah,
point
fair.
out any of the other stuff from it. But my pick was going to be a completely different game.
What was your pick gonna be? If you weren't an imposter.
I was going, and I'm probably going to get the shit kicked out of me for it. Was Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Idiot.
I know.
I'm joking.
But no, it's just because like
I'm joking.
no, because like it was just when I first got the game, I was expecting like a Banjo-Kazooie clone,
fair.
and then all of a sudden you've got a sunflower with giant tits.
I
asking
think
you
a
to
lot
get-
of adults were expecting a Banjo-Kazooie clone.
Yeah. And all of a
Suddenly
sudden
very surprised.
you've got weasel Nazis,
Yeah.
and like you all of a sudden have to go to World War II to then get into Transylvania to take down a vampire because you've
Fair.
been bitten by a vampire.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a
Wild
game
time.
like as a remake it would kind of work. If you
Yeah,
brought that
absolutely,
back
I reckon.
out.
Oh, you can get on Rare Replay. It's on there right now.
Yeah, but I feel like it's dated. Like you got to.
Oh no, it's like the
Rare is a dead studio.
yeah.
Whoa,
Oh, they've got.
that's
think
not
they've got-
rare.
I
What?
think they've got a new game coming out.
Probably. It's probably shit.
Half of the Doom Design Studio did that ukulele and
Simulator. You can
no,
simulator.
it's like it's literally Banjo Kazooie, but it's a lizard and a like a lizard and a
Yeah,
fox.
they tried to make Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
it's like ukulele and
It's
something.
not
It
good.
did not work.
No,
Crazy.
No, that's wild. Cool.
Awesome sauce.
Mm.
Hey, thanks for listening today. Do you feel like, things are a bit rocky there a little bit? I just want to, let's debrief a little bit, okay? It's okay. All right, we're all going to be okay. We're all friends here, okay? We're in your ears right now. And I just want to let you know, Patreon is not that expensive. So, like, you just pop on, a couple bucks here or there, whatever. And you know what? You might be thinking, Liam, I'd love to support this podcast, but I am not exactly liquid right now.
I'm like Alex Mack.
So you're thinking, what other ways can we support this lovely podcast? Wherever you're listening to us, give us a review. We'd prefer if it wasn't bad, but live your own life. Follow us on the Tiki Tacs for our weekly memes and little podcast clips. We're also on the
I had a
Instagrams.
realization how they
Yep.
could really help.
Okay.
Listen on Spotify, then listen on Apple iPod, and then listen to
Yeah.
it on YouTube.
Just
Yeah,
become a
yeah.
turncoat and flop to the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
And, just give us fives.
Yeah.
Post about us on X.
Yeah. No, I was just saying to get our views up. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
listen
absolutely.
to it once and then listen to it again.
Just
and
put
then
on
again.
play, walk out of the room,
Oh, you could get it on 3 different devices and sync
Yeah.
them, so it sounds like you got
Yeah,
the
sync
surround
'em.
sound.
Fill your room with us, but on different platforms.
Have
Yeah.
us in every room of your house.
Yeah, you can actually sync it to the if you're listening to us on a Tesla right now, you can just literally just bring it
God.
up on the 3 different apps at once and all listen to all 3 of them
my
at the same
God.
time.
Your mic's muted. You turned your mic off.
Yeah, I thought we were done.
You are incorrect. This is
never
now
done.
the exit.
Okay.
But yes, we're on YouTube. We're doing shorts on YouTube. We're uploading the podcast there. What else are we doing? TikTok, Instagram, the like.
Vine, we're on Vine.
We're on Vine.
We
We've
brought it
also
back.
brought it.
Download
We're
Vine.
on MySpace.
Or on Pinterest.
Go to the Wayback. Go to the Wayback Machine. Get Vine.
We have our own Pornhub account just to upload the podcast there.
I've actually got the Pinterest ready to go as well.
You're fucking kidding
Oh, let's
me.
go.
All right. We'll see you next week. You have a beautiful day. And hey, you know what? Take care of yourself. Call your mother.
Call your mother.